UNIDO and the government commit themselves for develop agribusiness, increase trade competitiveness, and also support access to energy for economic growth. On the 30th of November, World Food Program also donates 10 motorbikes to the Free Quality School Education Secretariat as part of their support to the scheme and as a way for strengthening the partnership between the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education and the World Food Program. Also, November 27, the Minister of Health and Sanitation, Dr. Austin Demby, don't get discussion way all with the Principal Deputy Director of CDC during the US-Africa CDC meeting. Inside that meeting day, Dr. Demby and CDC, they also commit themselves for collaborate for strengthening the Sierra Leone Public Health Agency. On the 3rd of December, now the COP28, where they're all inside Dubai, the Minister of Health and Sanitation also reiterates President in commitment for eradicate what he called neglected tropical diseases as part of a way for transform with people alive. Also, the ambassador, US ambassador to Sierra Leone, himself beget a courtesy call we make on the November 28th to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Timothy Musa Kaba, where in that courtesy call, he states that the American government stand with the government of Salone for take the stance they will then take for repel, pursue, arrest, and bring to book all them dissidents them were involved by the November 26 coup. Also, na Dubai, Dr. Kande Yunkela, where Nango represents the president by the COP28, himself be all boku meeting them with plenty people them as part of a way for make sure say Salone in commitment to climate change continue and remain strong. Finally, one for use this platform for inform the citizens then say government through the Ministry of Defense go get for organize interfaith funeral service where they go hold tomorrow Wednesday 6th of December for we soldier man them when we hero them where then kill during this unfortunate coup attempt we happen on Sunday. That interfaith memorial service day, then go all on a Cockrill Barracks, Wilkinson Road, and it go start 12 noon. They also want for inform people them say they want them we will attend. Then for make sure say then sit down 11:30 sharp. I go stop there so far for handing over to the minister and the host for this program.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Minister. I offer welcome una all again, members of the 4th Estate and family and host with the following for as we provide updates on the ongoing investigations into the failed attempts at a coup Naya on November 26, and we will also provide some other general updates on happenings across governments. As usual, we tell thank you to our media partners and all the one way following our hosts as well for our time and dedication. I also tell the members of my panel as well, plenty thank you for what enjoying. The PRA Executive Chairman, Baloa Coroner, will join we hopefully any minutes from now. Make us start with the Usai, the Deputy Minister end. First, the list of the people the list of the people that we give their life for defend with democracy and with peace na Salone on November 26, 2023. The list of the people that we give their life. We want for make sure say today we particularly name them. We want to name them so that people can go know the soldier that we fight for defend we country. Lieutenant Colonel Samai, na one of the one that we lost in life on the day. Major Boma, another one. Lieutenant Colonel Samai na SL 963. Major Boma SL 1076. Staff Sergeant Mara N RSLAF 181720074. Sergeant Mara K RSLAF 185006. Staff Sergeant Mara N RSLAF 1817204. Sergeant Bayo RSLAF 1818787. We will release all these and then picture there as well at the end of this press conference. Sergeant Conte A 181811057. Corporal Monde K RSLAF 181799952. Corporal Conte E 181790051. Corporal Kaba S RSLAF 181888545. Corporal Almami AK RSLAF 181821005. Corporal Bangura N RSLAF 181763444. Corporal Stephen A RSLAF 181765152. Lance Corporal Koroma AB RSLAF 181834041. Sheikh Man Kamara PC 17905. Obed Johnson, the correctional facility, and then Corporal Claude Roberts 19018. We pray that they go rest in perfect peace. And as all Sierra Leoneans, on behalf of the government and the people of Salone, we extend with sincerest condolences to their families for their loss, and we thank them for we them pay the ultimate sacrifice. We now forgive their life for the defense of democracy and with peace. We get major breaking news. We most of Unado Yeri now. One of the planners of the attempted coup, the failed coup of November 26, we be now near or top of the wanted list. Amadou Koita was arrested yesterday, and he currently they help the Salone police with investigations. Akibu confirmed say Koita was apprehended around 11:30 p.m. yesterday in the neighborhood where they call tree planting. We want to particularly put on record our appreciation to the people of Salone and the neighbors in that area there. We provide the intelligence will lead to a successful arrest. When I know say a ransom day out, we would ask that anybody will provide that information there. They provide 50,000 new loans. We have 50 million old loans for particularly the one that are on the wanted list. So we want to tell the citizens them we don't continue for corporates for provide sensitive information, intelligence will lead to this very important arrest. We also want to commend with state security force system for their bravery, for where they also do this arrest. By the way, people in they ask about the curfew. This be made possible because of the curfew. Now the curfew, where they make the security forces, they will isolate this man, they know side go day, they fen him, they arrest him, nobody no die, nobody no wound, no gunshots. So our family and us understand that the only reason we His Excellency continue for keep this curfew now so that them bad people here where they among we still, by the way, then they in and around the city. Would they do we best for hold them? I want to provide additional context. Koita apparently was harbored by Alimatu Hassan Bangura. Now, a sergeant of the Sierra Leone Police in number 14120 and in be part of the Interpol section of CID. In fact, he been there at the West African Police Information System. So now be a sensitive desk he been there. Now he be harbor and this fugitive where the Salon police go arrest. So INSEF, they currently they help we with investigations. The investigations also discover say now the same house Usai Koita Binde with Ngulam at the top floor, another member of the Sierra Leone police, Bindede, one Inspector John Momune Kusimpe Kamara, INSEF Binde na the house day. In attached to New England police and INSEF don't be arrested. And INSEF they help the Salon police with investigations. The additional points we want to make on this, now for particularly again tell the people of the country thank you. I want to say on behalf of His Excellency the President, we tell una thank you. All man will cooperate for una abide by the curfew, abide by this information and help we for isolate, apprehend and bring them people here to justice quickly so that we will go about with normal business. Now they provide additional information on the state of the investigation. I know say we get the police media one year, but they provide the overall details and then in we will follow up questions between me and two. We will help because we don't be properly briefed on all of this. Okay, so number of suspects currently in custody. Now this now as at yesterday, not counting these two new arrests. So I just want to be clear. Okay, number of suspects in custody have been 57. Among the RSLAF personnel are 37. Number of dismissed or retired RSLAF are then 4. Number of retired Sierra Leone police personnel now 1. Number of civilians now 10. Number of SLP personnel, Salon police now 5. Of them one day, the police investigator them. Now the investigation team and the interrogation team include joint experts across all the security sector. So from the police now, the army or the intelligence official, they're all then in the parts of this investigation with the go on, with the interrogate. We don't question 23 of them suspects within custody, and we don't hand over, the government officer not hand over the statement then now to the director of public prosecution, 23. The number of people who we consider planners of this within custody, Staff Sergeant Alaji Koroma, Corporal Edward Koroma, Mohamed Jallo, RSLAF Sergeant Ibrahim Bundu Kamara, alias American, Staff Sergeant Idris Kalon. The number of the planners that we continue for day on the wanted list, Captain A.A. Senisi. When I get this list, but just a reiterator because we don't put her out. We will provide an updated list, by the way, at the end of today from the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. Captain Jallo, now we don't, as soon as know, don't apprehend Amadou Koita. He's been on this list, but no longer. We get Captain T.L. Conte spelled with a K, and Staff Sergeant Janet. We get additional information we will continue to provide as the conversation they go. So then I just updates on the investigation, on the major breakthrough yesterday, thanks to the gallantry of the armed forces, the security forces, and the cooperation of the citizens of Salon. Now I want to move on to provide an update on another part of this we don't make international news. Last week, in the during the press conference, we personally extend condolences to the death of our colleague, Mr. Stephen Douglas, we've been the Sidona here during the press conference. And me and the Inspector General of the Police been commit that following the questions that apparently were being raised, speculations here and there, and following the request of the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, we don't write to we and follow up, we've been commit for work with the Canadian authorities and ensure a transparent investigation into the circumstances them surrounding the death of somebody who I don't call me personal paddy, but journalist and Canadian citizen Stephen Douglas. Now, our reports say, as part of that investigation, a coroner's examination was conducted. I say this because I know there's an interest in international media, so I'm going to say, as part of this investigation, the government of Sierra Leone has been working very closely with the Canadian authorities in Sierra Leone. A coroner's examination was conducted on Saturday, 2nd December 2023. This examination was conducted by 3 doctors, and this was agreed upon by the government, our security forces, and the Canadian authorities. Dr. Owies, Dr. Kalawa, and Dr. Mina. Following the examinations, the doctors concluded that the cause of death was acute myocardial infarction, heart attack in layman's term. The results has been communicated with the Canadian authorities, who have been, as I've said, working very closely throughout these investigations with the government of Sierra Leone across every step. In fact, I should add that during the examination, the coroner inquiry, the post-mortem, during the post-mortem examination that was conducted, thank you, Dr. Owies, Dr. Kalawa, and Dr. Mina conducted the examination, but it was also done in the presence of the Canadian representative in Sierra Leone, the Canadian consul in Sierra Leone, Mr. Kofi Macaulay. He was present and was fully appraised of every step of this investigation. And what I'm saying here, I have been in conversation as well with the Canadian authorities to make sure that we're not releasing, obviously, sensitive personal information about somebody who we respect, who we have said is a friend of our country, and we want to make sure we give him befitting rights. So I want to put on record on behalf of the government of Sierra Leone again our sincerest condolences on the loss of Stephen Douglas, our deep appreciation to the government of Canada, and particularly the mission here in Sierra Leone for their cooperation throughout this, and our condolences to all of you on the loss of your colleagues. I hope that this and other efforts that we continue to make will make clear what the details are and put to rest any unfounded speculations. All right. The updates them. Sorry, today I took a bit of time because I'm providing some sensitive updates here for we all. I'm glad to say we don't be joined by a very distinguished panel today. As he said, the presidential spokesperson, the Honorable Alaji Dr. Alpha Khan as well there. So instead of answer any question, we'll get specific to the presidency. He will answer those questions. But I want for give quick opportunity to Madam Hawa Samai. As we all know, not so strange in this we panel, and in the camp from the perspective of peace and national cohesion. Since this happened, any updates from on our side on how they make sure say we continue to maintain the agreement through now on our broker and witness the importance of peace and national cohesion. After Madam Samai, we will switch small bits and cancel Petroleum, which by the way is a national security issue as well. So we will provide some updates on that. Today we will go all the round robin and then we will take conversation. I get a list of about, I think, 30 questions will already come online. And as soon as I know, as usual, my commitment is I'll ask each and every one of them transparently. Thank you.
Okay. Hello. Afternoon. Firstly, from the Peace Commission, I want to tell Papa God plenty thank you for where we all day are so peaceful today. Where the country once again they enjoy peace. Because if not been for God, I don't know how been for day. But plenty thanking that we can forget. We can take things for granted. But anything, the Bible, I sure say the Quran self, when me no know, they tell we saying everything low give thanks, not so. So we want to tell Papa God plenty thank you for Usai it don't bring we calm peaceful. From the Peace Commission side, from a press release, I want to reiterate say we completely condemn this coup d'etat, and may remember say Salone, we are the most peaceful country in the sub-region. And for the one all Africa, we are the third most peaceful country in the one all Africa. Una know what that mean? It means beaucoup country then now we sub-region and at the rest of Africa, they look up to we. How we the guard we peace jealously and how we able to maintain this. I've been take an interview from Ghana Joy TV, and one of the team where they tell we about this coup, they say look like say this coup they threaten with peace. We say yes, we are a resilient nation. It not mean say if person can't find you palaver, you go grab and go fight. You get way how we can talk am. So now that way we go continue for make sure say we work with the citizens of Salone for make sure say this peace continue. I want to emphasize and also with we Minister Nayaso and the government of Salone, they say condolences on behalf of the commission to all we fumble them. So you know what they tell we fumble now, fumble them too. We fumble the way die in active service for this nation. It's not easy for loss a loved one and a family member. So do ya waiting will they put na social media about them or how will they transmit messages on them? Do ya let we take them and take it easy, especially the media people them. We want for continue for tell thank you as the Peace Commission, and first we want to tell the people there of Salone, will they join the government, the president, for tell the people there of Salone plenty thank you. Important for tell on a thank you. One, I'm so happy while they watch their video them what been see during the incident where the people and the bad people them then they call people and they then can a street and for can't join them. We see say the citizens they refuse for join them. I want to say kudos to we all. Kudos to we all. Whether it is Eastern or because this demand there, then tell me, some them in the time they say, you know what it is, then did call we not agree come out. We want to say kudos. The one then at the West self, kudos for where they not join. This they show one thing. It they show civic education in effect na Salone. It they show say the people them, they understand waiting them been done, they tell them over time. And it's important, do your minister, civic education, continue. And we want to say kudos to we minister and entire team, because them in the give we updated information. Then they make people the high blood pressure, they can down small, even though them in the yeri the gunshots, but when they yeri waiting they happen, it make people they relax. It make people they know say, okay, you know waiting, no matter waiting, government still they in charge. So we want to tell them plenty thank you. I want to emphasize the civic education for continue. This civic education don't make we able to enjoy the peaceful the experience today. And it also don't make sure say we the guard. It a showcase to we and the rest of Africa say we as citizens of Sierra Leone, we able to guard the democracy and the peace what they enjoy today. It's critical for law continue for preserve we lifestyle. I will continue for say the security sector. Una thank you. 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 Plenty one for una life them. Even the one that will not die. For me them brave them out. I get one other fambul where him na sleep him in the sleep safe na military person where then call him, he just jump come on in bed and told to go. Just imagine you they left your family, you not even think, just for go protect the nation. Una thank you for una bravery. Una thank you for what una do. Even 30 days what una continually they do. As Peace Commission, we want for tell una thank you. They say elephant aid not to picky load. I pull that parable day for president. Elephant aid not to picky load. For make we president able for brave this and for storm this. It's not easy. Just imagine waiting done they happen from last year before election. This not done. We don't camp and dialogue and mediation. Then we feel say everything they come, they settle. We all the work as a team now. We want for say it's not easy, but Papa, we tell you thank you for where you they lead this nation with a smile, because just the smile na your face they make we say feel say better day. So we want for tell you plenty, Papa President. I want for tell all the parties them where don't come out with statements, not only political party, but civil society and all the rest. One good thing, but all the statements there, nobody not talk about politics business. So we don't see say everybody focus say this na individuals. Now then don't get that. Even the main opposition party says when you read them press release, they say they say not support waiting they go on. So do ya, I know why nobody, as Peace Commission with the beg, let nobody not put politics inside this thing here. So let we look at as people them we not lack democracy, people there we not lack trade business, people there we not lack salon. Now the one for can destabilize waiting they go on. Because we know say people that will like the country, we all been kind of table with dialogue. People them were even not been kind of table, other party them. You find out say they all contribute in their way for make sure say that dialogue they happen. We then at the Peace Commission we know. And all man in their way be contribute. Whether be the tribal heads them or the religious leader them or the paramount chief them or they all I go tell you they all eject for make sure say thing they happen for let we go na that mediation table day. It not to be even the picking them self right when at the Peace Commission and express waiting they want. So all man input their own. Now make we see say waiting they happen. So do ya make nobody not put politics inside this thing. The investigation they go on. Again, we minister don't tell thank you for this investigation. As Peace Commission, we want for beg, say do ya, make them continue, not just for the money business. Remember say some of them want them way come out na prison, some of them are be rapists. Some of them they go thief na net. So imagine if you not show say them people and they around you, when they go begin brokers now na net, na they tell you go and begin say, been there na yaso. Or even they and I been see like person like that. Elect you don't know if that person there na Pademba Road he come out or not to Pademba Road. Once you know been the Siam, contact the police, make them investigate, make them find out if that person there been the Pademba Road or not been the Pademba Road. Not a crime you commit. Do ya na beg the beg? That na positive Congo sir. Do ya? So do ya? Let we do that for the interest. Then fambul the way they keep them man them. Where rape? You don't know. Who die go rape next? You don't know if na family member. You don't know if na you pikin. So do ya anybody where gets the information and they it mean not a good people them for we. They want the don't racket people them. Where get BB case them, where they don't hold. They want the don't traffic people them. So man, they let's say they release them, they not go stop, then go continue. So when you see them with a big say, make you report them. It's very, very important. We also want we also remember the agreement. I know say all man curious about this agreement here, so we been come up. Let's just give a small update on this agreement and how things done they go on. I want to say we all know say the president, we all get a copy. I should say if you not get the copy, go on the internet, go on with Facebook, go on with different websites and then get the agreement there. President may don't make in speech. That's not done. We also been see say the APC party may don't return back to governance. And I can tell you say the parliamentarians them, the mayor them, and the councillor them, they all been done go back for go begin their work. We find out say from the 10th of August, they may begin swearing from the south, the 11th of August in the east, the 16th of August, the west, then APC then come in October 26th, then begin swear them in at the west, October 27th, the northwest, and then October 28th, the northeast. And for the one that will be absent during the swearing in, just last week after this failed coup, then go begin the swear the in. You find out say the south and the east last week, starting from last week Wednesday, then begin swear the in. They all, so right now they all then don't swear the in. So all man they participate in this governance business. For the committee where they been set up for the electoral systems and management body, then President Bindol launch am. We all know that. The first meeting not be happening because the RC for the UN that same day where they mean launch am now that same 21 day the RC where been they be also been they do in goodbye and been they take off. But the new RC for Canton tomorrow. So hopefully after it don't come, it don't settle itself, then that meeting they go be called upon. So nothing they stop, waiting they go on right now. Other thing them in there na the agreement, and slowly we go see say all the come go take place small for make sure say peace can alone. So let nobody not feel say then don't push this agreement aside. No. Again, I want to emphasize as from even last week, things that they happen way related to this agreement. So we will continue for monitor them. They already don't choose the people that way they consider for make sure say we they watch waiting then they do and take stock when are the moral guarantors them for monitor waiting and they do. So we now want pandemic and we'll continue for monitor for make sure say peace stay. But this one thing what we're left with una na the media. I want for big again. I know saying that the minister in Woko, but Peace Commission we say now we work for beg this fake news. What you know no but lay you left for the put out there. What you know this minister get open door policy, the two minister them. Una text them, una WhatsApp them, una ask them if this na correcting or not to correcting. Rather than and this go for the nation as well. Especially then JC them, where they watch we, where they obayanda. Do ya what una no know? How una no thing? Una left for pack on social media. Una no know if na your family down na get high blood pressure. Do ya? And we will continue for live peaceful in a salon. So do you allow manage the social media negative things? Allow put positive things. The positive thing the way they happen. Allow put them. And let we enjoy peace in a salon. Thank you, Mr. Minister.
Very comprehensive updates from the National Commission for Peace and National Cohesion. I want to tell you plenty, thank you, Madam Samai. Now we'll switch a little bit and we can talk about the status of the petroleum sector. I'm glad for the first time, my brother and friend, Dr. Baloa Koromadea, we are the executive chairman for the Petroleum regulatory agency. Malua, we don't get plenty questions on whether we get enough fuel, whether price they go up, whether we get enough fuel for last week, and people then just want to know what's not the status of the sector. So I'll forgive you first, maybe 5-6 minutes for let you paint the overall picture, and then I get some follow-up question that we don't come through, where we go also pose to you. But I want to tell you thank you for where you come, and I want to let you speak directly to the people of Salone, may they know what's in the go on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Minister, for this opportunity we give me. Waiting our achieve this afternoon. Now for my colleagues then and the media, make them not see PRA or they not move from here with PRA as a firefighter. If you observe 365 days in the year, what the experience at the moment, they happen probably once or twice. So when you see the industry quiet, meaning we are doing hard work on the ground. So where 1 or 2 issues can take place, let not change the picture of the sector or the industry. So we have to start from there. I'm happy for the minister. I want to set the pace. The sector, very complex, very volatile, and very ambiguous. Even though they will be in the day together for the past 4-5 years, they still find it difficult to understand the sector. So briefly, let's tell you what did happen na PRA. In the first place, we have about 3 to 4 importers. The entire downstream will get close to 200,000 metric tons storage capacity. And for no say, all those belong to the government of Sierra Leone. Ironically, it is outside the control of the government of Sierra Leone. 100% in the hands of the private sector. Secondly, at the moment, the government of Sierra Leone they import, which is also unreasonable because it is only peculiar in Sierra Leone that the only country this where you see petroleum sector that at the hands of the private, not be nowhere in the world, even close to Guinea or Burkina Faso or Mali. But target for change. Now in Sierra Leone at the moment we consume about 1.4 million liters per day. We already produce, we already refine. About last year about 1.2 million liters. This year go to 1.4 million liters, and in the next 5 years with the projection we consume about 3 million liters on daily basis. Meaning we need to restructure this industry. Now, on monthly basis, 2023, petrol we consume petrol about 184,000 metric tons per month. Sorry, per annum. 184,000 metric tons per annum. Diesel is about 244,000 metric tons per annum. If we break down to a monthly basis, we get petrol about 15,300 metric tons per month. And diesel about 20,300 metric tons per month. Now, look at the catch. The downstream sector, now few players, they bring bulk of 10,000 metric tons. So they bring 2,000, so they bring 4,000, 5,000. By the time they go to 10 days, we get gap. And between from the point of supply, from the refinery, you have to transport and take on our own shore. The father said that they suffer also because of this frequent replenishment. If they import on frequent basis, you know they enjoy economy of scale. We get some vessels then at 50,000, you can 2,000, 3,000, other countries will pick up. And now, as I'm talking to you, this morning, one vessel, now petrol we don't short with. Diesel enough throughout the country. Petrol we don't take about 2,000 metric tons. We're going to take it for under 3 days or to 1 week. But because of the expert vessel, the ration. That is why we go to a gas station, you see that the ration, if you want 20 liters, they give 10 liters. This morning, the boat don't land with 10,000 metric tons petrol. It didn't anchorage, we wait for the tide. By then 2:33, if we don't get the right tide, then it bat. We bat with a discharge to Leon oil 3,000 metric tons to NP 7,000 metric tons. So petrol by tomorrow latest, we're not going to secure that's the whole country. Then this industry, by 2018, they generate about 476 billion revenue to government. As I'm talking to you, last year alone, we made close to 800 billion revenue to government, meaning we contribute about 12% to domestic revenue, because we don't tie down all revenue leakages within the sector. Then, it could be a headline, not to the queue no more for be headline. By this year, December this year, we are going to hit 1 trillion as revenue. So there is a sector where they contribute significantly to the economy. Now, we'll be only to occupy the British Council building at Tower Hill. Today, as I'm talking to you, we get office in Northeast and Bombali, it's at McKinney. We get branch there, we get staff there, we get regional managers, we give information. We get office now the south, it's a both for the southern region, we get office in Kedema. And Mr. Minister, if you give me space, by February I for the Poloko for Northwest. They are going to complete the entire country. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Minister. So this now about the sector. Then when we come, we get about 12 staff. Today, I'm proud to and say we don't get young women, young men appearing close to 90 staff throughout Sierra Leone. So then one off situation there, not to if for carry the day. And I currently work with World Bank for review with current pricing structure. Personally, not to PR at all. Personally, I feel say with pricing structure in Sierra Leone, we need for review. And World Bank don't approve that. We work with them very closely. We don't meet a study back. They don't bring some recommendations that we for carry on regarding our pump prices in Sierra Leone. At the end of the review, pump price will be lower than it is. And not only that, currently, they don't study, I studied information to give now, so they don't study 135 countries in the world. Pump prices for Sierra Leone is in the middle of the pack. You cannot say it is lowest, you cannot say it is highest, in the middle, including oil producing countries, including refiners like Nigeria, like Gabon, that they refine petroleum product. So many, if you review pump price, then government also try for move in the sector. Because why I want to take advantage of this moment, I cry for the last 5 years, government, Akumbra, if we participate in the sector. Our current operators, they are doing very good job, I have to say this. But from the COVID to the European war, also they use $1 million for bring product, they now need $2 million for the same quantity. So we have liquidity issue in the sector. So that means you see they bring 4 small parts to them. But is this December, we don't urge them all that they bring product. Let me give you the plan, import plan for December. We get NP, it already count 10,000 metric tons today. It at the anchorage. Then by the 17th to the 20th of December, NP they count also 12,000 metric tons petrol also. Then within the same period, they count 20,000 metric tons diesel. Then Conex, and they count 4,000 metric tons from tonight to tomorrow. In fact, it didn't at the shore, but because the Jetino will take the O2 now. So now design car with 4,000. Then from the 11th to the 15th, they count order 5,000. By the time we go for Christmas, we get diesel about 29,000 metric tons. Then petrol will be about 25,000 metric tons. That will take us to early February. But the actual desire of the agency want to have 12 weeks import cover. Where we would get product, if we get crisis safe, we will use that petroleum product for minimum 12 weeks. That is where we want to go. The good news, Mr. Minister, last December, Cabinet approved for let establish Serial Petroleum Company. It will be a national corporation for government with a mandate to trade, import, and distribute petroleum product. In Ghana, we have its equivalent, Goel. Goel, they carry 30% of the market. NP, Leon, Well, Coroner, they are all doing fantastic job. But these are private entrepreneurs. Their ulterior motive is profit maximization. Remember, from January to June alone, because we suppressed pump prices, government gave us pay them back $4.8 million. For the entire 5 years, about $94 million. That, half of that, the capital for established company, for bring product for government. The second thing I want to carry is government is to establish strategic storage. And then we act, but we don't do that. Initially, we don't get 10,000 storage na APP. So we're going to get a strategic storage. The job is for vulnerability. We know they come for make profit. That company where they establish, that's Petroleum, company where they establish. When you go to bank, for instance, if you go to bank, if you are Eco Bank in the bank, when they give you money, it go business from UTB on a rocket. So if you go to an NP gas station, they don't get pulled, but other companies don't get approved. We don't get any issue like what did happen. So government don't approve that also. We get that 10,000 metric tons as strategic storage for government. It don't want to be it. They all be in stock form. Just to get information, say people don't have public and say they want to sell. So forget, Mr. Minister, if we have investors here that are interested in buying over 55,000 metric ton capacity, na Kisi terminal, an opportunity that for all. Thank you for now.
I enjoy the executive chairman updates. The headline now this: plans stay in place for guarantee that we get sufficient fuel now the country throughout this festive period. We don't already tweet say no plan no day for increase price. And in fact, like I said, the steps we need to take and for make sure see all other factors held constant, we continue to put the price down, not for let go up. And the desire that we in leadership don't they do. They don't significantly improve the capacity of PRA for regulate the industry, then they all look across the country and they continue to expand. Governments, when are the one government this will not be there in the business of importing fuel, don't make concrete plans. We say very soon government will get in your institution for the bring your fuel come for yourself. And with a significantly improve with storage facility as well in the country, both as a security imperative, but also as an economic imperative. So I want to tell the executive chairman, plenty thank you for the update today. I pass the microphone over quickly to, before we open up, to Alhaji Alpha Khan and the Media One for just 2 minutes each. Top line updates, and then we go open up. So where there are more questions now, when I will talk more about that, and I mean there'll be headlines there. We'll be saying 1-4% so now. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister, Information Civic Education. Good afternoon, colleagues on the high table. Good afternoon, the people now the media. We know we serve for a long time. But this not to normal times. Sierra Leone is under threat by individuals. But mercifully, God bring with President the net before that thing happened. It came on Saturday, the 25th, the net. The thing happened that midnight. When I able to imagine waiting me for happen if you not there? If the body there, the head not there. Life not there. And but then they shoot around the house, getting picking them, getting weft them, getting weft inside there, and picking them there. 100, 200 meters away. Oh boy, if not some president, if not me, when a civilian, so they fell road. But he did not go. He sit down there. I not only sit down inside, come on at all. Yes. He go ginger up the troops. He go motivate them as a real commander-in-chief. Say this, we can't let it happen. Because the slightest indication where the population, the field say, with a bend a little bit, then people go overpower we and the country go around into chaos. So it stand the ground for we all night. By the afternoon, when they put the coffee order, what would they call curfew by English? The tongue quiet. And when the tongue quiet, the assailants then left open in the fields. Now they no more than I do. Because they're not going to get Boku Os. Boku of them not get Os for going inside. So they'll be able to chase them into the bushes, chase them into the hills, into some other hideouts where they can catch them, God help with it. So now, President say for tell una say, as he don't talk na in speech, in minimum, he not go ever abandon in stewardship of the protection of the life and property of Sierra Leoneans. He not go ever abandon the idea that Sierra Leone needs peace for development. And for peace, it means we try for foster, build up national unity and cohesion. Now in the fight for, and not today. Una tell me no more say I sound like a broken record. But when President Bio, having 27 years old, he fought war, but he gonna bush, he go meet the rebels, say, well, left for fight, we are all Sierra Leoneans, they bring them out. So the man we don't use for dialogue. Now peaceful, man. When he lost the election 2012, he left the country. The one the way win, he said, well, carry on. When he won contest back, he came in 2017. Quietly, a contest. In 2018, he win. He said, let me work together. But we not be able, all of us, for answer. Me, I be answer. I go to him. That's why I'm here. Because I believe, say, when God don't put person some side, no man go pull and day. Pass God create. And God be non put him. When I were a Christian, when I tell the other people, they say, even inside the Bible, Romans chapter 13, verses 1 to 4, they say, let the people obey the authority given to them by God on earth. For their power comes from God. The Quran says easy. They say, Kulilahi malikal mulk tutil mulka man tasha. Now God, now in the crown person. We all now have been getting intention. Maybe you want to be president. You know that. You know all in the follow me. Some of you know me the root for Alpha Candy apprentice. Not so. But when God say not to me tabulate in the knack, when they don't knack, I'm coming to the back. I say, but they not knack me, you know, na samurai on the knack, una logo fit for him. But when we go back, we put samurai in tabule, we put President Bio in tabule, God make the knack President Bio in. Me na God person. We God don't knack in tabule for Falaram. And in this now 4 years and 6 months to go. Let all man with it out there, let them be. Any individual, we want bring confusion. You tell and say, look, me, Adenaya, I want less Sierra go before. We have the Feed Salon project. Today, before the Canaya, I just see one press release. So you know, say itself. President Bio, na Dubai, by this world climate, they don't make him the president for the best president for investment in agriculture for this year 2023. Now Dubai, by the climate, they just know they get the award. So he's being recognized all over. People they like him. Now Dr. Kande Koleum Kela go represent and then get the power with the brand come. Where come with the show now. But you know what? If the world see this man, why we not go see him? Let not be like we people in the old. When they get prophet, then they chase him. When Jesus been there, 9 people then chase him, then sell him. And Nabi Muhammad, 9 people then chase him in Mecca. This one, we know the grill on chase him. We'll keep him. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The presidential spokesman, naina the gold standard when it comes to political communications that's alone. So I want to tell them plenty thank you for we there and for that very important message there. The summary really, the highlight is the president don't call for all come together as one. This now we all get this country. It's not all about politics. Like I say, he don't show the example. The only way we determine whether they lead winner this country at 3 elections, which he call in very special language, say, knock the tabule. When President Bio has been elected, all citizens, we stand with the president and we wait for the next elections. Waiting clear that as Sierra Leoneans, we get a president we focused on development and we come together for support that development. Even when we disagree, like I didn't say, we discuss the disagreement and we use peaceful means for resolving disagreement. But it clear say the people already seek for divide we they seek for use force and violence for come between we. The people of Salon don't tell them say no, like our President Bio saying in speech. say no to them. Because then call follow Coroner will not come out. In fact, the community where they don't go hide, where they facing at them people in the day. Now the same people in the come out and can talk and show and pull them out. For tell you say we may be divided, but we are more united than we are divided. If you just look at Win at this platform. So we want to tell you plenty thank you again, sir. We'll go open again for question, but I want to give media one quick chance. If you get anything for add, I know say I don't provide the overall update, but anything you I don't miss, because you will now follow up with questions. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. Colleagues, I use the word colleagues because it's not the police from the they practice journalism. But since they're there, and I still respect you and I tell you, say we are colleagues. Which I really add, the minister don't say everything. Sometimes people they call me, they talk about release information. I know say we get the right to access information Act of 2013, very clear. But let me also not forget, say if you read the act very well, areas and the way we call exempt clauses, and one among them get for talk about investigations, and each to go for with national security. So we get for streamline the information that we put out. And we all know, say, during crisis, now one spokesperson they get. You know they get too many spokespersons. Now one spokesperson. Because we normally one person say this today, the other one say other thing tomorrow, the other one say other thing tomorrow. So please let's be patient with the security sector, patient with the ministry, so that the information that they release to now, it will be credible one. And if you put them out, you not only will serve Salone, but it will serve even outside Sierra Leone. I mean, it will stand the test of time. And so the one they will get for ask me, hey, the officer, that two officer them, or that officer way, name be the harbor, Koita, waiting for do them. I mean, just be rest assured, say, we na the SLP, we not believe anybody with above the law. We investigate them administratively, as provided for by the police discipline regulations of 2001, and then criminally we also look at it, we investigate them. So whatever be the outcome, we'll come back and then I'm sure the minister will come back now for brief. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. I think what's not been clear as well during these investigations and throughout this period that we get one government. And that we don't really try for be transparent, for be timely, for be factual. And we they coordinate as soon as see, we they work across the government, the office of the president, the police, the military, all the other security agencies there, and all information and communication they can through primarily the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. And we're accessible to the media. We're ready for answer on our questions. Now, I don't go through the questions when I know the drill. Now, yeah, I'll give them, the people that will get them questionnaire for answer, some are for me, and then I go open up to now. I'll just go through all the questions, so please, you can take notes in case one day we want for. Somebody be asked about prisoner escape. I think we don't provide the details of that day. How many prisoners have returned so far? I think I have that information, so I will provide that. If it's true, say Adebayo and Ibrahim Koita were also involved in the coup. Again, people in the middle, even some people in the middle even say they don't even believe say Koita is Salone safe. Some people in the middle say, oh, sometimes I make this up. I wonder whose government will decide to like, make up this kind of thing. Let it put curfew, let the economy suffer, let the people move. You know, I mean, I think as Learners, but what's important again, me always say this, the way you beat fake news is with the truth. It may not get problem, you can do your fake news, but if with the truth there, we are transparent as we have done, now nobody know they ask again. So some of them question, they answer themselves. Yes, smoking gun. Koita been there, yes. You know, we get incontrovertible evidence now. That them people here plan, they make party, say goodbye, Kanaya, and try for come overthrow the democratically elected government of Salone. We've been very careful in making that declaration there, and we know say at each stage, would they based anything we say on the fact and not fact alone. Somebody asked how many people in the serve life imprisonment, but we don't even try the people like it. When we are going to lift the curfew, I don't answer that. Okay, this question are for you. What's the reason behind the police arresting individuals selling fuel products on the streets, considering that fuel stations not operate 24 hours? Well, I guess between una or two. Okay, it say police and they use the fuel within the arrest for their own private purpose. Say, why didn't they do that day? Somebody still ask how many weapons lost. I will respond to that. Whether accomplices they involved in the prison outbreak and whether President Coroner confirmed as a partner in this, former President Coroner as a partner in this attempted coup. Whether we get any information about the criminal whose nickname is Yete Yete. Somebody say, you understand, say the coupists then on our way with a lot of weapons if we think, say, we're safe. Waiting at the government's mechanism for investigate the former president and insecurity personnel, the involvement. And somebody else say whether enough petrol in the country and how far government don't go for look into moral boosting of the state security. And then obviously questions about the curfew. So let me respond to the one that me able for respond to. I know say but people they ask about the former president, Coroner. As I don't say, throughout this investigation, we stick to the facts. Here are the facts, the evidence as we know them. Quite a few of the people that will be involved in the planning, execution of this failed coup, then be they parts of the former president's insecurity apparatus. We all don't know them now, not so. We don't see the names them, Leather Boots, Soriba, and a few others. We don't make some of their names in the public as well. Then people in there, some of them they, one or two been lost their life. They may suffer fatal injuries. Some they will help the police with investigations. As at this minute, I can able confirm to una say, the police no include anything, say, oh, they don't go meet the former president for say the former president involved. As at today, why they talk so? What's important now? What's President Bio been say? This investigation will continue for follow the fact. You know, to look at nobody's status, you know, look at your political party. If, God forbid, anybody at this panel involved, then they say, oh, this person at this nine status will know they go after her. Because this is not a country of law, not a country of order. His Excellency don't make them very clear. So I want to make clear that update today. Yes, people are involved with and around the former president, are involved, and then they help right now with the investigation. When we get any updates on that particular situation day, we will come back transparently. We will come back and provide updates day. On the question of the curfew, make I just respond to that. On the question of the curfew, as I don't say, the curfew, it only day in effect because of it is needed. When we announce the curfew, we announce the reason for the curfew: for isolate, apprehend, and bring to justice the one they will be responsible for the failed attempted coup and will be responsible for do all that kind of illegality we then do on November 26. As soon as the security forces them don't get to a point where they know say them people and they not constitute significant threats again to we, then they review this on a daily basis. And that review, a recommendation will be provided to His Excellency. As at now, as you don't so, the curfew in effect from tonight to 6 a.m. the following day. Tomorrow again, I know now say we ministry, I know it say they know so. As soon as we get the information, if His Excellency, based on the advice we don't get and the situation, we will come back. But what's important now that the curfew they work. And the curfew help we for catch this very notorious renegade, where we know now say na be a principal planner and executor of this. And we tell family and thank you for the cooperation and for we then continue for provide the information. Now 2 questions there on the field situation. I give you and I can to media one.
So the first question, now the answer, Mr. Minister, first, regarding where that made me brother was split and able police. According to Uyun Act Section 72, Subsection 2B, it talk about hoarding. And it also talk about licensed operators. They want the whether they hold jelly can they put fear inside. Now black marketers, they're not legal for operating the sector. So the number we need police assistance. Like last year December, we go for meet some raiding, arrest some of them. At the end of the day, they go for plea, we left them back because that fear a very dangerous and hazard product to everybody to handle them. Not only for the interest of the sector, but just as an individual, government want your life. You can't go your house, now your community, your house go bomb, other people they go endanger their lives. So that means if police see them inside Jellican, I feel safe for my own as a regulator. That means police they arrest them. Then you also will get gas station. They license you for let you operate in this sector. This is a highly regulated sector. What will give license in January for let you operate? Now for let you obey the laws of the downstream sector. Now for let you buy product and sell. So you when they go buy, you don't sell the pretense and then you say now for stock like this, you don't break the petroleum laws of Sierra Leone, would they penalize you. Would they encourage Sierra Leoneans then, let us get decorum in the sector. So man can get 20,000 liters underground, come brand inside ambulance, the ambulance don't get feared. And this is very inhuman. We have to stop this. So that is why, in fact, as an agency, what do they do now? The PRA Act will get at the moment, now from 2014, about 10 years. What will be true 10 years ago is no longer true today. So they try to revise the PRA Act, they will make it very robust. For instance, if minister are going to a gas station now for buy diesel, person mistakenly get petroleum motor car engine, they don't get wait for compensator. If you go here, this person go say go here, dealer go send to me from a terminal. So we have to protect consumers also in our revised act by 2024. 2024, yes. They also wish for let the agency graduate into an authority, Mr. Minister. So they'll get more enforcement. Powers.
Do ya will not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get 100,000 key. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep.
For the last 3 years, we now at the salon, yeah, even with JC the car, for the last 3 years, we no one get any stock issue. So from now up to
the law. And so whilst we enforce the law, we give support to ministries, departments, and agencies. And so we had then call on the police, we they come and can't do the work we for do. So if I be sweet arrest, well, I'm not aware of that one. Honestly, not aware. And we go do further investigation, but I'm not aware. I never see them, I never experience them. Yeah. So these are the situations, sir.
All right, question time. Let me see your hands. You know the rules. No preface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lady. Okay? All right, let's start quickly. Make them fast.
Good afternoon. Your name Ibrahim Isaac Mansare. I work for Center on Parliamentary Operations and Functions as a civil society. The question they go directly to Media One. Media One, I know see your favor to Obangba. And now you get everything out of Obangba. Concerning this curfew, I want to ask you a question now, and the panelists always concerned about this coffee. If this coffee now coffee robbery or coffee offloading, because the last time now Obama the second fee.
Do you not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we the 100,000.
No explanation. Your question don't be answered, please. Thank you. It don't be asked. It will be answered. We no want the
explanation. If you see we not
explanation.
tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. Well,
Good afternoon.
and the next one will be the next one. You don't do.
From Epic Radio.
Mohammed Unity so no waiting at the procedure where PRA can look at before they issue out to people everyone for do ethical business in a salon. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, number 4.
Mohammed Kamara, The Watch and Sankara newspaper.
Yes,
Madam Samai, the first experience you get after the mediation, that give you a lesson. It was among politicians then. Now you the urge me not for politicize the coups because it's other investigations. But if they be succeed in focus in State House, which is a leading political house, then the people in the list who are present to the media involve the military, civilians that will also have a given government in the Republic of Sierra Leone, and the police. I want that you help listeners them. What thing will make somebody distract their attention from not associating this with self to a given political body? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Number 5 is the lady with the hijab here.
We know that the government is doing best for secure civilians.
Please announce yourself first.
Okay, sorry. Memuna Tusuma, AYVTV.
Thank you.
We know that the government is doing best for secure the lives of citizens. But according to the Constitution of Sierra Leone, curfew no they last, no they sustain beyond 7 days without the president not declare a state of emergency and for be approved by 2/3 of majority of parliament. Section 29 and subsection 3 talk about this. Now the 1991 Constitution. One forget this. What's in the government they do?
All right. Thank you very much. We'll respond to that. All right. So we'll get 5 questions in quickly. Alaji, I know you want to talk about rationale for curfew. You want for add more. And there was a question about whether the curfew now curfew for robbery or blood. I think now a bit of a sarcastic question. Yes. Yes. Okay, well, go ahead.
Thank you very much. They say, when the fox can farm, for can catch them, fall them. The papa fall the cock, they all together, then chase the fox away. The mama fall them, we will call the mother hen. Then they draw all the picking chicken and then cover them. Say the papa fall, then come back and say, it don't go. This is what is happening in Sierra Leone. Fox then come. For can chase we, the picking fall them. Papa fall them, when the hen them, the gallant soldiers, then they pan chase them. Waiting the mother hen will do. President Bio. Now for cover we all. Tell them to say them people they don't go far or they don't lose. And what is that cover? Now the coffee order. So that you go sleep in the net. If they remove that coffee order, you go sleep. So what is better for you? Waiting and write now the book or waiting to keep you safe? But if the president follow waiting and write now the book strictly, you are right, Aminata. Now, state of emergency, is that what you want? A state of emergency means even you owe not to get them. Yes, anytime government wants it, they take her over. You motoka not to get them. Your life is no longer yours. Some of the laws, personal freedoms, will be suspended. Parts of some laws, then they pull them come out like the law books. Is that what you want? President Bio say in a papa for this nation, it come for make we protect it. Most importantly, life and property. And now there is a threat for life and property. Whatever means we get for use lawfully for let that happen, now they do. And in your interest. Me, I go rather sleep. Let it coffee other day, then they lift them, they order them because the book says so. But if you get for lift time, it will get a 2/3 majority. All of those parliamentarians, where did they all condemn this coup. All of them. APC, SLPP. Unanimously. Then debate them, then condemn them. So if the president go to them today say, I want to declare a state of emergency, now the force go say yes. That 2/3 majority, they will get them. And then we'll be in a state of emergency. Is that what you want? When I left the power, let it do what it is able to do quietly and safely for us without hurting you. You understand? It is a balance. It's a knife edge. A knife edge. You link so you for them, na fire. You link so you for them, and inside the frying pan. So he's working a knife edge at the moment. Don't push him over. It is his right. If you make a state of emergency, you owe safe not to you get him. Thank you.
Quickly on the procedure for issue license.
Really, I have to save time on this because the question look pregnant. We have so many subsectors in the industry. We get transportation, we get storage, we get refinery, we get importation license, we get retailing. So I don't know which one it means specifically. But the first step is apply through the executive chairman of PRA. They will give you the guidelines and they will monitor your activity before you will give license. Thank you.
Well, I'll just respond on the question about ammunition. When I asked this question before, we don't make it clear and say this is not part of the investigations. And we cannot reveal sensitive information we get for deal with the investigation now, we're ongoing. Of course, government not been transparent. There was a breach, then take some weapons. We don't recover plenty of the weapons in there. Some of the arrests that would they make there alongside recovery of weapons. So, what is it, how many weapons? If we can't say now this number of guns, but weapons include a very wide list of things. So, you know, if we cannot just say, oh, now this number of weapons, not necessarily, go provide you the kind of comfort we want. What you need for know, and there was a question on this as well, where I'll not be answered earlier, about with safety. Very clearly, with security forces don't demonstrate that they are in charge. This country is safe. And the safety, the ultimate security we get from the people. I make President Bio call them the heroes. The citizens. Because they refuse for take part, like how Madam Samai just say, and then join for defend democracy, and then they provide the information for isolate and apprehend them people where we try for do this. On the question of the curfew in the 1991 Constitution, I'll take the extraordinary step and pass the mic over to the Deputy Minister, but make a come first to Madam Samaile, just deal with this question of how we go distract from making this political. Just quickly.
I want for go back to what the minister just talk investigation. Waiting the investigation, the lead we, it not lead we to any political party. Right? We don't hear all the talk, all the press release and everything. Not lead we to any political party. In fact, all the political party then don't condemn them. So we know go tab team pan political party where we not get evidence. So everything where we get for do, or where somebody get for do before you talk, I've been not talking before, it will be evidence based. So when you not get evidence, now go talk on social media say na this party or na that party day. Please, It's very, very important. Let we not tag party. Let we look at the individuals them. Some people they can they pan party, but them party not support waiting then they do. So you not go tag say another party they do am. So it's very critical for let we know this. When it gets, if the investigation leads say this now the party, the total party do am, then fine. Then the minister go can say, well, the investigation don't say now this party, oh, then they go can announce and so on. But for now, we not get any of them leading them date. Thank you. Perfect.
And I go assure the people of this country one more time. Nobody could be targeted. Nobody could be arrested because of the association with a political party. The facts of this, now only people who are associated with this school. Now, it's also important for state to say, nobody no go be targeted because of your association. So if the evidence say you and me dede, we no go say we no go after you because you're not part of SLPP or because you're not part of APC or NGC or whatever party. The fact now I'm going to lead we on this and that make it not going to be political. Quickly on the curfew and the law, we residents legal experts.
Thank you very much, Minister. I think I clarified this now AYV were good yesterday, but I just repeat them. The Constitution, the 1991 Constitution, Section 170, subsection 1, make provision for waiting make up the laws of Sierra Leone. One, na the Constitution. Two, na laws the way they make na Parliament, and also what they call common law. So common law na waiting na the laws the way in Georgia they make through them case system. Now the curfew fall under the common law. So we then got one doctrine with the doctrine of necessity. The doctrine of necessity means say it provide the legal basis for any authority, in this case government, for men to take any action, whether action they then go use for uphold the rule of law and uphold the constitution. So in fact, the former Chief Justice of Pakistan in 1954, the legal principle where he pull is say that which is otherwise not lawful is made lawful by necessity. We mean say anything where otherwise not going to be lawful, but because it's necessary at that time, that action they it will be lawful by the doctrine of necessity. But as a government, we recognize the constitution and the ground of the law. And section 29 now provide the provision and the procedures them for waiting for happen during public state of public emergency. I know say government go try for make sure say we work in line with that provision of the constitution. Yeah.
All right. Final rounds. Just to announce that we go extend the time for 10 minutes because we're supposed to done 3:30. But just I know say I can neck for giving a second bite, so I'll give the chance for the second bite. The two man that we don't team up, not to this thing, not by team up, but it's okay. Una all two, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Okay, the two standards, 3, 4, and 5. All right, good. Let's do it quickly.
Yes. My name na Mahmoud Sila from the Nature newspaper. Mr. Chairman, now two things where they drive the increase of the petroleum product. One, the storage facility. Number two, the exchange rate. I want for make you comment on areas and
ask. Galaxy Radio. I really no more for ask, but that brings me for make we know much. CDID, and we will get access, Mr. Minister. The rest of the APC organizing secretary by Mahmoud. You can able access because you say the information that you do with facts are not targeted, political party. And as well as the deputy mayor. All these are connected to political parties. Now that number. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. My name is Prince Christopher Kamara. I write for Open Space newspaper. And my question is for Mr. Balua. Now, at times when they see when they go put X palms on side and where people around can make petrol station, the X can be there for some time. Then later, when they see the X don't come on there and the petrol station don't start, what think can happen?
Yeah, Samuel, Culture Radio. Yeah, I want to ask to the number one, media one rather. The 50,000 millions ransom where the police put for all that go Congo is a positive one, but the whereabouts of the alleged coup plotter them. So I want to ask, is it now specifically for one person I put the 50,000 for, or now for I mean I go for Sheba based on partition?
So man, they want get a. See this now holiday. This now holiday period. All right, we go answer that.
Yeah, good afternoon. Mina John Bio. My question I get for the PR, right? We they say that they close and filling station then. If you then close filling station, what's the cost? What's the fine? What's the fine way that they give that station there? Because they say they don't close on station and they but only they what's the cost? And what's the if they don't pay or don't not pay, right? And the second one.
No. One. My friend, you're not new man, eh? The regular they wanna understand also. This here is very simple. All right, then at the fifth one, eh? So we don't done for today. Let's listen to the answer, then I will give the panel the final chance for respond. But this round, you know, the most popular man. So try for do short.
Thank you so much, Minister, for the fact that and the final opportunity I don't get, I get for land solidly. And I want to say I currently work with a World Bank, and from the studies, who don't get initial studies, from 2016 to date, the price in Sierra Leone has always remained reasonable. 2016 price changed twice. 2017 price changed every month. 2018 price changed once. 2019 we changed price 2 times. 2020 3 times. 2021 4 times. It was only last year at the height of the crisis that we have to review pump price 15 times. And not only that, most countries are around the world, they change price every month. Now that we have to get used to. By next year, we announce pump price change every month. If the price remain unchanged, we keep it that way. If you go down, we announce say it don't go down. If you go up, similarly. So that consumers will get used to that. Because they keep it for a very long time, we get that big bank, then when they feel out, like we'll move from 15 leons to 21 leons to 24 leons, etc. So if not 2 leons, if you go down with, we'll take down by 2 leons. If you go up by 1 leon, so that we'll all get used to that. Now, somebody say the 2 factors where they increase pump price in Australia, I don't know your research will make. You are 50% correct anyway. You are 50% correct. The oil industry, we know they refine at the moment, but from the crude price itself is just 50% of the refined product we can go pay for at the pump. So meaning, if the price change by 50%, you don't get proportional change at the pump. Then from that crude price, where they go for carrying the refinery, let's say plan one country to another country for go refine them. We're going to get transportation cost, we'll get freight, we'll get distribution cost, we'll get processing cost. What they don't do, now when I hire a vessel for you terminal like Sierra Leone, we not the refine. In fact, some countries that we work like Rwanda, we get landlocked, Mali, then go now from that neighboring country they pick up. So back to Sierra Leone, we get 2 principal factors where they determine the pump price. Amongst all these, number 1, Now, the Platts. The Platt is the reference price for petroleum product, for the refined product. Enter the move and the affect upon price. The second one, you are also right, and the foreign exchange. So they combine that a violation of the law. We go see that kind of thing in there, with the shut and down. I don't tell you what I say, we get district monitor officers throughout Sierra Leone. When they put X there, that will warrant you for like kind of office. Secondly, also, if we don't tell you, say, go ahead and do construction. What happened at Mambo? First you go block right of way. You go block right of way, if rain can, it will create disaster in that community. Would they put X there until you go work with the Ministry of Works or SLRA before you do that. Secondly, is go construct under a high tension cable. We go mostly as I see with the run, so they put X there. But if you go shift the like it happened at Kenema, where I go stop the person at the end of in 2 months' time, you go for shift the high tension cable. So go for allow for construct. So than using in that. But we need to give license to anybody who don't fit, who don't comply to standards. We need to do them. Closing gas station, what are the penalty? Inside we act where you disobey the petroleum law, you do adulteration, you do hoarding, you don't deprive Sierra Leoneans them. You for pay 50 million loans, or you go 3 years imprisonment. Now this make us say we go for reverse we act. That 50 million loans, I'm not physically compensatory to the kind of crime punishment people they do. I go see one gas station very recently, a shut down in station, and say to people there. Now they call me say they want said. But if you get product, you then they get for put out to the public. Sometimes in the public interest, like at the time where the rush of petrol, I go we decide say okay, law open up. Let it sell to the public. After don't for sell to the public, with the seal and back, they will penalize the person. So the person will pay 50 million loans or 3 years imprisonment or both.
Media one, that 50,000, they are how they shape them.
It's very simple. If na boku panam, na una get them. If na you want the panam, na you want get them. But you also find for Leona Bokupanam because this is now one way that they would spread the resources, and sometimes not you want to get the information. So if not plenty Panam, the money will look and they will say for Leona, we'll go and then we'll go adjust them. Yeah.
Well, I just give a chance to well maybe you and then I can to Alaji Alpha Khan first to just 1 minute final closing statement.
Okay, the Peace Commission, they continue for doing work, and we know say a lot of tension there in terms of national cohesion. We go continue. One of the things they will plan for do next year, na a feasibility studies. Now every chiefdom, now the 190 chiefdom, because some problem there as old as 50 years from our grandpa and days. So we go look at some of them things and see how from chiefdom level, we go down to village level, make people then they make peace among themselves, and we go set up systems and structures them where people then go able for mediate among themselves, and then go able for this peace go transcend, come right across the country, and then we go get a stable peace. Right now, allow the experience a negative peace, we can easily flip. We want change into positive peace. So that at the end of the day, we not will just be the most peaceful country in West Africa, but we'll be the most peaceful country in Africa. We'll get a potential there. We don't see that way this don't happen. And we believe say we go enhance waiting we don't start so that we go grow in and become waiting salon for be the Athens again of Africa, not of West Africa.
Thank you very much. Presidential spokesperson.
Thank you very much. Well, me, I'm glad this time Sierra Leoneans don't show say and they rally around behind the commander-in-chief. Then they rally around him for make able for dreb all this kind of trouble we don't come. And when that happens, the country go get peace. Because really na attitude. Na attitude. If somebody may sing, say, Sierra Leoneans, if you want to make we go before, or for change your attitude. If the attitude is positive, this not going to happen. So the attitude don't begin show. Collaboration, cooperation, and working together with the government, with among ourselves, for make peace come na saloon. Secondly, I say thank you to all of us Sierra Leoneans We be resist the urge for make we hail the assailants they will come. All man snub them. Like I be always they say, I say maybe they put local during that day. But fall safe now, no see fall gonna do. Because they safe, the animal they say feel threatened. Because when you meet the all day inside room, who will come to rest for them? So it is easier for make we day together, then everybody is happy. Than all man huddle na your corner they shake. Like we Goliath, they threaten for come burn the tents of the Israelites. So this one also, we not agree. We not allow no more Goliath in Sierra Leone. We have our David in the State House. Make it fit for we. Thank you.
On that note, I want to put on record again with very special thank you to the Sierra Leoneans them. We not just they cooperate, but then they go out of their way for provide sensitive information. I want for just say to una again, we in our oath, if you know something, say something, not just for the money, but also because now you civic duty that day. I want for particularly tell thank you to the one that we also don't make specific sacrifice. I want for call out today, Lear Hotel na Lunge, we formerly they call the Lunge Airport Hotel. Since this curfew, Lear Hotel and the owner Achi, don't they make available in hotel for people where they arrive na then late flights or where they travel. They provide them refreshment at in cost as a Sierra Leonean, so that people are not going to suffer. And then one and they will forget examples of Sierra Leoneans where they do outstanding work. I want to tell them plenty thank you. I just see this gentleman, I realize I don't answer the question on Bai Mahmoud. The Bai Mahmoud question I don't answer before, but the fact is, one of the fugitives them, where the states be they look for, been there na Bai Mahmoud the host. Now the security forces then go arrest them. They been there alongside with other items that we engage in hand. One of the people where the states believe say now they be execute this plan on November 26. So if they go meet fugitive na host, just like that police officer where they meet person na host, where they don't all the police let go explain. Now so they all Mr. Bai Mahmoud himself go explain. Also, any search where police do, just know say that intelligence they use. If they go and search, they not see nothing there, then go tell the person say, well, we not see nothing, do you go about your normal business? When are the things we happen, the security forces, then they follow the law. I want for also, since I did tell, thank you, say thanks to we partner the SL Media. For weeks now, they see say, we don't improve with technology, the quality of the video don't really improve. It's not because, again, a Sierra Leonean company, we name SL Media, then they provide this service to the Ministry of Information and Civic Education at no cost. This thing for hire each time it costs thousands of dollars, but then they do them as a own civic duty and as well in as a contribution to we. I want to tell thank you to sign language partner. I want to call them out. Then I ask, well, they make sure say where to they talk na ya. We fumble the way na us we get challenging for yeri and all. Then the sign language, which is now a standard thing around the world, but we don't achieve it in salon across media. Ministry of Information and Civic Education, they do them thanks to the partnership we get with we sign language partners. And for tell Una Fourth Estate plenty thank you. I don't show plenty restraint throughout this. And for big una continue for show that restraint. If you get question, can follow the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, we page them. We commitment as we get the news, we clear them, we post them. Now we get Facebook, we get X, we they call Twitter, and we now get a WhatsApp channel. If you know the follow channel, please follow the channel. And very soon we will also get an Instagram page. Inshallah, by next week we will launch that day. We will give all the updates. Until we meet again next week, I for tell thank you and say assalamu alaikum.
Do you not forget for share the program, invite other people and for make we get 100,000 key. Finally, it don't be because the time look at our doorstep. If you see we not tight up with belts now, forget that particular number. Well, and the next one will be the next one. It don't done. So now the time don't reach. So please continue for share the program and call other person for invite them at this family house. We go make we get this award na YouTube.
And nothing you always want for support we by way how you go subscribe to we channel. But you think say how much it go cost if I subscribe to we channel? Well, it not going to cost you anything. Now just wait for you support we. And other people them can really want for support we, but they're not waiting for do for make them able for subscribe. Well, normally when you open we add YouTube channel and begin for watch we live program, now so it is shown on the screen with boku comments them as na live chat can they on. If you want for subscribe, that for you when not be no subscribe yet. Watch na the right hand corner. You will see one X or times sign. Press that X sign there. It will take you go back now the normal YouTube page. Then you will see down outside we put the title of the program. Now you write on. The write one word they wait and say subscribe with white round the subscribe word. All what you need for do, just press this white one outside and say subscribe. You will see down na this side subscription added. Now outside the subscription button bin dey, it don't give you bell with down arrow. Press this small down arrow and then it will show you this kind of list. One, it will give you all, personalized, none, and unsubscribe. What you need for do, now for come and press this one with the word all. Once you press it, see what it say, you will receive all notifications.